Chapter 39. The Betrayal. The affair was a masterstroke of Morgana's cruelty. When Arthur found them in the moonlit chambers, his agony was writ large on his face, his features fixed in a mask of betrayal. Aeled stood in the corridor as Arthur stumbled out, her own heart fracturing in sympathy. He didn't see her. Instead, he walked past her, as if she were part of the stonework. Instead of following him, she went for the wraith, intercepting the spectre with Lancelot's image, calling for the guards to lead it to the dungeons, pushing past them, her Merlin ancestry making her shoulder past the Britons, taking the creature by the throat and heaving it into a darkened alcove. "What are you?" she hissed, holding back her emotion, a wave against granite, refusing to let it break. "You took the face of my brother to kill the man I love. I should carve the magic out of you right here." She held the blade tighter and brought it to the creature's throat. The wraith snarled, and for a terrifying second, its eyes turned black. "The prince is alone, Aeled," it mocked, its voice rasping, flowing around her like a snake. "Just as you are. You keep his secrets, you bleed for his throne, and he looks past you to a ghost and a servant. Why do you weep for him?" "I would rather he hate me for the truth than die for your lie," she whispered, and speared the thing. It screamed, like the depths of hell breaking open, as a release of a black vapor filled the corner, snaking away past her and disappearing into the night. Elune staggered back, as the guards withdrew the corpse, a rotten, gangly form that looked like a corpse that had rotted all of its flesh from its bones, its muscles laminated on to give shape. 88,888,888. Aeled stood between Arthur and Merlin, watching the funeral pyre, as the smoke thickened black. Arthur stood at the edge of the fire, his red cloak tattered by the wind. How was it that her dream had been made real? The very envious imagining of Arthur discovering their betrayal in the way she had played it in her mind. Arthur looked at Aeled, a chasm's distance between them. "That wasn't Lancelot," Arthur told her. "Then it wasn't a betrayal. There was magic at work, when I chased it, thinking it was my brother. You saw it, Arthur." "But Gwen wasn't," he said, the words soft now, the words which Elune knew were the truth. Gwen had kissed it. Gwen had given in to her feelings. What's to say she wasn't bewitched herself? Elune looked across to Merlin for assistance. "I agree with Aeled," Merlin nodded. "For some reason, someone with magic wants to punish you, and enchanted Gwen conjured up that a broken bar thing, a broken bar." Arthur said nothing, but turned from the dead creature, now becoming ash. Then he turned back, and in the darkness the fire illuminated his tear-stained face. "We were going to marry tomorrow," he confided in them both, "Guinevere and I. Just one more day." He broke off and wiped his tears away with the back of his hand. She just had to wait one more day. Before either Elune or Merlin could say anything else, Arthur swept away, his scarlet cloak swirling behind him as he strode away into the darkness.